This is Jamie Richards.
This is Taylor Sweely.
This is Dusty Motes.
This is Brendan Lyra.
Hey folks, this is Randy Brown, and you're listening to Texas Country Today.
Texas Country Today.
You're listening to Texas Country Today Radio, the heartbeat
of
Texas Country Today Radio, the heartbeat of Texas.
Well, hey guys, Brian here with Texas Country Today Radio, and welcome to week 2 of Brian's Hot New 10. If you can tell, I'm a little excited. We got such good response from week 1. It was kind of unbelievable. My phone, when I told you guys to text that 817 number, it comes right here to this phone, and it has been kind of blowing up nonstop, which is not a bad thing. I'm the one that told you to do it. So again, if you wanted to vote people up or down this chart, all you got to do is shoot an email, texascountrytoday@gmail.com. And this is the important part. Don't call me. I'm on the go all the time. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to you. That's not the problem. I'm on the go all the time, and I want these votes to get counted. And the easiest way for me to do that is to have it in text message form. So please text 817-382-7301. Again, 817-382-7301. But without further ado, I'm not really sure if that's the right way to say that, but we're going to go with it without making you wait anymore. Just like last time, we're going to start just a little bit outside the top 10. And this first artist was on the Hot New 10 or up in the middle, but I told you this is fan driven, and so it's nothing personal. But she was up at number 4 last week, and she has tumbled to number 12 this week. My good buddy and phenomenal singer that we should all know and love. She was on The Voice, and John Legend loved her. But Bailey Ray, Broken Heart to Broken Heart. It's such a great song, but it is sitting at number 12. You can help her out by voting for it. Again, if you vote, it'll count, and she'll move on up. But until then, here's number 12, Bailey Ray, Broken Heart to Broken Heart.
Fancy meeting you here. What are the chances? Our stories are almost the same. Shattered romances. Have you ever been here before? How long does this last? If you hold me, I'll hold you until the hurt has passed. Broken heart to broken heart. Oh, I sure could use your arms to hold me till I'm strong enough to stand alone again, face to face and hand in hand. Oh, together we understand it's okay to fall apart. Broken heart to broken heart. I'm so glad that we had this talk. I feel so much better. We've still got some tears to go through, but they won't last forever. Until our eyes are all dry and our hearts finally heal. I lie to you, you lie to me. Pretend the pain's not real. Broken heart to broken heart. Oh, I sure could use your arms to hold me till It's okay to fall apart. Broken heart's a broken heart. It's okay to fall apart. Broken heart. It's a broken heart.
It's sad to see Miss Bailey Ray fall into number 12, but I do enjoy listening to that song. It is a really good song. And maybe it'll make a resurgence this next week. That's entirely up to you guys. But sitting out at just outside the top 10 is actually my podcast co-host, and this just happened to be because he just released this song, and I'm also owning this radio station. I get the releases, even though I knew this song was coming out. And I told him, I'm not giving you any special treatment, but there was enough radio stations that picked this up that it garnered coming in at number 11. So sitting here at number 11, just outside the top 10, is Mr. Dusty Motes with his brand new single, Lost Highway. Hope you enjoy it.
Like a dream on the longest night, I can't get you out of my mind. I see your face everywhere I go. Looking back
Well, Dusty doesn't quite know what to think of this song that he cut. He's really not expecting us to do very much, but I kind of dig it a little bit. It's one of those songs I wasn't sure if I liked it the first, I don't know, 20 or 30 times I heard it because I got to go down to the studio when he was cutting some tracks and this, that. And I was like, I don't know if this is going to be one of those songs, but the more I listen to it, the more it's kind of growing on me and I really do kind of like it. But let's go ahead and before we jump into our top 10, let's tell you about our first sponsor for today. And the first sponsor is Fort Worth Camera. Fort Worth Camera is a leader in the Fort Worth or in the DFW Metroplex, I should say, for top of the line camera gear, as well as entry level camera gear. They have lighting, they have audio equipment, they have classes, they put on photo festivals across Fort Worth. They can edit your photos, they can develop your photos, they do a whole bunch of stuff. Fort Worth Camera, you can go to fortworthcamera.com. They also have rentals that you can do there. They sell used equipment, they'll buy your older equipment and trade in on stuff. They routinely work with all the representatives in the industry, and have days where you can come in if you want to talk to a Canon guy about a Canon camera. A lot of times they'll have a Canon guy there. If you want to talk to a Sony guy, same thing. But Fort Worth Camera and fortworthcamera.com, make sure you show them some love and utilize their services. They're a great sponsor of the show and of the channel, or station, I should say. And I use them a lot. So coming in at number 10, though, I was super excited to see this release coming out, but we were talking last week about 90s country and 90s country making a resurgence. Well, this guy is straight from 90s country, and it is Neal McCoy with his brand new release, First Time for Everything. So check it out. Let me know what you think.
I don't stay out all night, I don't close down the bars, and I don't make a fool of myself. Well, I don't drink too much, and I don't get too loud, and I don't ever raise too much hell. But there's a first time for everything. Since you said goodbye, there's not much of anything that I haven't tried to somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do, 'cause if I've learned anything, there's a first time for everything. I don't call up old flames, I don't have a black book, I don't spend all my time in the past. I don't wake up with strangers, 'cause I don't sleep around. No, I don't believe in love that won't last. But there's a first time for everything. Since you said goodbye, there's not much of anything that I haven't tried to somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do, 'cause if I've learned anything, there's a first time for everything. gonna somehow get over you. There's no telling what I might do. 'Cause if I've learned anything, there's a first time for everything. Yeah, yeah. If I've learned anything, there's a first time for everything.
Well, Neal, I would have to agree. There is a first time for everything. Man, that is a really good song, and it it kind of surprised me. I didn't know Neal was even recording anything, and maybe that's my fault for trying to keep track of too much and not keeping track of some of my favorite artists. Neal McCoy, man, I remember listening to him when I got my, well, I was from Nebraska, and in Nebraska we have this thing called the farmer's permit, and with a farmer's permit I was able to drive at age 14 to and from school, and then to anywhere in the course of farming. So I remember listening to him when I got my farm permit at age 14, and that seems like ages ago. So I mean, I good on you, Neal. That is such a good song. So with that being said, this next artist at number 9, she received the very first text vote and the very first email vote for this Hot New 10. As soon as I posted the show, I would say probably within 20 minutes, I started getting emails and text messages, and everybody that was mentioned was in the top 10 or the top 14, I guess you could say, already, except for this artist. She was the only artist that was added from a fan vote for Brian's Hot New 10 right here on Texas Country Today Radio, the heartbeat of Texas. So this is Ray Nicole with Honky Tonk.
My daddy played country music. My mama played rock and roll. And every time I'm on the stage, I feel it down in my soul. It's the smell of a smoky dive bar, the sound of a game of pool, Texas in the neon lights and the speakers, and no bar stool. I love to drive all these back roads, radio up. My truck's a little dirty, but I'm all dressed up, headed to the place where everybody knows my name. It's just a hole in the wall, but it just feels right, singing all my country songs on a Friday night. The dance floor's rocking truck's a little dirty, but I'm all dressed up. Headed to the place where everybody knows my name. It's just a hole in the wall, but it just feels right. Singing all my country songs on a Friday night. The dance floor's rocking, everybody feels the same. Yeah, this honky tonk's glad you came. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This honky tonk's glad you came. Yeah, this honky tonk's glad you came.
Well, I don't know what to say. I love the strings in that. I love the feel of that song. It is it's a little bit of rock. It's got, I feel like a little bit of throwback to all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight kind of beat and song to it, but maybe that's just me. So before we jump in to number 8, wow, we're kind of I feel like we're flying through this today. Number 8 this week is my good friend Amanda Kate Ferris and the Chad Cook Band with Same Place Twice. I really do love this song. It was featured on Country Rebel on for the debut of their music video for it that they did, which was shot by 613 Media, I think it was. It's a pretty good music video, and I really, really do like the song. I might be a little partial. I really do love Amanda Kate. She is such a sweetheart, and her husband is a first responder, and I just feel like you got to support those kind of people. But before we play number 8, I need to tell you about our next sponsor, Synco Microphones. Synco Microphones is a budget-friendly, high-tech microphone company. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on, just search Synco Microphones on Google and they will pop up. And Synco is one of the original sponsors of Texas Country Music News, and now they sponsor Texas Country Music News, Texas Country Today podcast, Texas Country Today Radio. They're a great company to work with. And again, if you need microphones for your DSLR camera, mirrorless camera, if you need microphones for like field recording, whatever it is, Synco has the products that you need to get the project done. So without further ado, here is Chad Cook Band with Amanda Kate Ferris, Same Place Twice.
Good to see you back here in this bar. It sure has been a while. I know we said we need some time apart, but damn, I missed your smile. Yeah, we got history, but right now all of that's history. You got me feeling a little deja vu, falling all over again for you. Who says the same old burned out flame can't ever ignite? Who says a broke heart can't forget if you give it a little time? Who says the same girl and the same guy can't feel the same sparks here again tonight? Who says lightning can't strike the same place twice?
Anything can happen, guess it's true. The good Lord's got a plan. Maybe me and you are living proof. Sometimes you get a second chance, like we didn't even miss a beat. Same two hearts, same chemistry, same corner booth, tequila lime, falling for a second time. Who says the same old burned out flame can't ever ignite? Who says a broke heart can't forget if you give it a little time?
this time. Let's bottle it up, 'cause it don't strike the same place twice. Who says the same old burned down flame can't ever reignite? Who says a broke heart can't forget if you give it a little time? Who says the same girl and the same guy can't feel the same sparks here again tonight? Who says lightning can't strike the same place twice?
Can't strike the same place twice.
Good to see you back here in this bar. It sure has been a while.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got a bit of a funny story about this song. When I first got the song distributed to me through their radio promoter, I called my wife in here, and my wife is not a country music fan. She used to listen to quite a bit of it when I was training horses and doing the horse competitions and things like that. And I mean, she probably listened to it more just out of necessity, I think, than out of pure joy. She much prefers kind of the Fall Out Boy type stuff, and that's okay. But I called her in here because I wanted her to listen to this song because she knows Amanda Kate as well. She met over at the PBR Dirty 30 party when she was there, helped me do some coverage of that. And probably 10 seconds in the song, she's like, "Oh yeah, I know that one already. I follow Amanda on TikTok, and I mean, I haven't heard it all the way through, but I know the song. Yeah, you don't need to play it." And I was like, then she was like, "Well, you know what? Play it because it is a really good song." But it was kind of funny because she had heard the song before even I did, but it was all just because of TikTok. And TikTok is turning into quite a powerful thing. And I think a lot of these older generations are not understanding what to do with TikTok in general. Like, I think they're still kind of stuck in the Facebook thing. And I'm partially in that. I don't know, but let me know what you think in the comments. Is TikTok where it's at? Is there a social media that we should really be focusing on? Let me know. But coming up next at number 7 is Jesse Jennings with Pat Green. And I really do love this song. So, and I know I say that a lot. I love all the songs that are on this top 10, but I really do. I really do like Jesse Jennings, Pat Green. And Jesse's a great guy, but here is Pat Green by Jesse Jennings.
There was a big red moon in the sky that night, with an empty keg of Lone Star Light. Everybody was all gone, just a few by the fire. I should have gone to bed, but I wasn't tired. Austin's sister came against her will. She was holding on to me like it's no big deal. He gave me a look and said that's enough, but this girl's grown up, looking for love. The moonlight shine like a spotlight on the lake. She leaned in and whispered to me if it was okay, if she stayed with me, 'cause she didn't want to be alone. Summertime in Texas, Pat Green on the radio. That black dress haunts me, thinking about that last night she walked away, tears in her pretty blue eyes. Summer love faded as quick as it came. I guess in the real world it's not the same. The moonlight shine like a spotlight on the lake. She leaned in and whispered to me if it was okay, if she stayed with me, 'cause she didn't want to be alone. Summertime in Texas, Pat Green on the radio. The moonlight shine like a spotlight on the lake. She leaded and whispered, I'm sorry it's gotta be this way. Oh, I heard those words, but I knew she didn't want to go. Summertime in Texas, Pat Green on the radio. Summertime in Texas, Pat Green on the radio.
Well, I'll tell you what, summertime in Texas for me is definitely some Pat Green on the radio. And we talk about TikTok. I was kind of shocked. I'm one of the very few people on TikTok that Pat Green follows, and I'm kind of honored to be one of those people. I'm not sure the other people he follows, but I don't really care because it's all about me, right? I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about number one. Oh my, me, my. What I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. Did you guys watch the award show that Toby Keith got his award? I wish him all the health. Was such a iconic figure of 2000s country and 90s country, and to see him fight, but you could just see it in his face that he went through a battle to get where he's at, and it was really good to see him up and moving around and just kind of hanging in there. So, man, where are we at now? We are coming up to number 6, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're coming up to number 6. We're almost into the top 5. Man, well, before we get into top 6, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. As many of you might know, another one of my companies that I own is Texas Country Music Media. And that's the company that does my photography side of the business. That's the company that basically is my catch-all company that doesn't fit into news, radio, or podcast. So with that being said, I am starting to do some merchandise advertisement photo shoots, and I have started to look for models. And I actually found a model up at the Mule Barn when I was up there doing doing tour photos for Caleb Hamby, which if you haven't heard Caleb Hamby yet, stick around. You might hear him later today, right here on Brian's Hot New 10 on Texas Country Today Radio, which, by the way, before I finish what I was about to say, if you wanted to vote for any of these artists, you can send an email to texascountrytoday@gmail.com, or you can shoot a text message. I'll say that again. An SMS or an MMS text message, 817-382-7301. I want to make sure your vote's counted. If you call me, I can't guarantee that because I am so busy I forget to write stuff down, and that could be the matter of one vote. It could matter. So, but anyways, I'm looking for models, and these are commercial style models. So the girl that I found up at Mule Barn, she's a student up at Texas Women's University in Denton. Very, very hardworking young woman. And so if you're interested, we're doing some test shoots. I'm also looking for local businesses to partner with. The businesses I'm really looking for are more in the clothing accessories, hair, makeup, that sort of thing, that want to partner because these models will be used in upcoming music videos, upcoming lyric videos, promotional marketing videos, that sort of thing. And then to kind of give back, one of the things I'm doing for the girls is I'm helping them develop a portfolio. And back in my rodeo days, I made quite a few contacts through some sponsors that I had in the Western attire world. And so I'm going to forward their portfolios onto the contacts that I have in that Western world to kind of help them out and see if they wanted to jump into a little bit different world. But if you are interested in partnering, same thing. Shoot me a text, shoot me an email, texascountrytoday@gmail.com, or shoot a text message to 817-382-7301. So at number 6, I actually just had a podcast, which will be out this Friday, same time as this, which is kind of funny. I got 3 things coming out. We got Scotty Alexander podcast coming out Friday. We got Peyton Riley coming out on Friday, and then we got the Brian's Hot New 10 coming out on Friday. So I mean, that's a good week, right? You have 3 things. You can just stay tuned to Texas Country Today and Texas Country Music News all day. But she's coming in at number 6 with her song "Long Live Cowboys," and she said she wrote this as a response to Cody Johnson's song "Long Live Cow." I think it's "Long Live Cowgirls." Yeah. So this is kind of a female perspective saying thank you for that. So here's Peyton Riley. Make sure you vote for this young lady. She's going places.
Loves me and his mama, shoots straight when he wants to. His blue eyes sparkle like sun ray on water. His hat gives him shade and his heart gives him grace. There's a heavenly sound when his boots walk my way. Not all boys grow up to be cowboys, but he's growing into my kind of man. Raised right by the hands of a farmer who nurtured his soul on a faith-filled land. When you have something good, don't let go. Whoa, that's a lesson this cowboy knows. Flowers and chocolate shows promise and conflict. His guitar's the only thing he plays. Thinks I'm pretty without makeup. He calls me Buttercup. Shotgun in his truck forever. Not all boys grow up to be cowboys, but he's growing into my kind of man. Raised right by the hands of a farmer who nurtured his soul on a faith-filled land. When you have something good, don't let go. That's a lesson this cowboy knows. Holds tight to a lasso around my heart. We'll ride away as two shadows in the dark, and I'll see. Long live cowboys, and he'll sing forever with me. Long live cowboys. Long live cowboys.
Well, that was Miss Peyton Riley coming in at number 6. And she does have such an incredibly sweet voice, and she is such a nice young lady. She told me she wrote that song after listening to some Cody Johnson and his song Long Live Cowgirls. And she wanted to give the Cowboys some love. And it was just, I recently did a podcast with her, which will be coming out on Friday. And it's just one of those things where um, some of the younger generation just blows you away by how far advanced they are in their years and how mature that they can be. Um, she actually did this podcast from school, which was kind of cool to see. But at the same time, I told her mom, I said, "Hey, it's not that big a deal. It can be done after." No, it's fine, it's fine. So it was kind of cool to see that she was, she's like, "Yeah, no, I play gigs and all this stuff. I'm just supposed to be out of school, and girls getting really good grades still. Like I think straight A's, which is kind of cool to see. I know I wouldn't be able to do that. So, but breaking into our top 5 here. Now, this next young man, I think this is his best song yet, and he is still rodeoing out there. He is still full on cowboy, and it is Chaser Crouch. And I first met him at the T3R Future Faces night, and I was super impressed with him there. But man, I'm thoroughly impressed with this song, Houston. We got a problem. So don't forget, if you are interested in voting up or pushing down any of these artists, I don't know why you'd want to put somebody down, but if you're interested in voting them up, you can email texascountrytoday@gmail.com, or you can shoot a text message, and I emphasize text, to 817-382-7301. But here's Chaser. Houston, we got a problem.
There wasn't a guy in our little Texas town who could catch her eye or take her out but me. We took off like a rocket in the wild, wild blue. We were gonna go around the world that we never knew and be free. Amarillo loved it, and Abilene halfway to Waco, still chasing that dream. But she fell in love with your high-rise life. I think she loves you more than me. But Houston, we got a problem. Feels like I lost her, and you got her. I need a blue sky, I love a back road. She wants your bright lights, sure loves your black gold. Now burn you down with the oil in the ground, just to get her back and leave you here forgotten. Oh, Houston, we've got a problem. We were home gonna stay till we took it all in, but it's been 2 weeks and I mentioned to spend those wheels. I got her 2 nights alone at a hotel room blues. She got concrete and glitter on her high heel shoes. What's the deal? Big Apple, Windy City, we never been. How'd you get us stuck in the state we're in? Houston, we got a problem. Feels like I lost her, and you got her. I need a blue sky, I love a back road. She wants your bright lights, sure loves your black gold. Now burn you down with the oil in your ground, just to get her back and leave you here forgotten. Oh, Houston, we've got a problem. Let me tell you, you don't deserve her, but if I gotta lose her, you better not hurt her. Or else, Houston, we got a problem. Feels like I lost her, and you got her. I need a blue sky, I love a back road. She wants your bright lights, sure loves your black gold. Now burn you down with the oil in your ground, just to get her back and leave
Well, I really do love the steel guitar as it plays in there, and I love the kind of the just the upbeat tempo of that song. It is a really really good song for such a young man. And for those that don't know, Chaser's actually quite an accomplished rodeo guy as well. He still competes in rodeo while he's doing all this stuff, and I think he's in high school rodeo, or I'm not really sure. I don't want to misquote myself on that. It's been kind of a wild, crazy day, but yeah, that was Chaser Crouch. Houston, we got a problem coming in at number 5, and um, coming in at number 4. This was the biggest mover of the week. And I will say, I'm kind of wondering if somebody might have hit like well, I don't want to make any accusations. I got a lot, and I mean a lot of text messages for this next guy. But I did say it's going to be fan vote plus how it performs on the charts. And with that being said, he probably would have been number 1. He just hasn't hit the charts yet, and we'll see where he hits next week. Because this song just got released. We're in week 2, I think, of this song being out. So, but coming up next at number 4, biggest mover of the week from probably number 14, number 4 up 10 spots. We have Nash Stanley. So bar, so good.
Pine Vale in Amarillo. By morning we were on our way. High noon daiquiris down in Dallas. By Austin we were shooting straight. Tito's and tonic down in Temple. Sangria out in San Antonio. Left my hangover in Houston. Each Bloody Mary's on the coast. They say you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Couple weeks out on a wild booze chase, day drinking ain't ever been boring. This adventure started on a dare, nobody thought we would. When they ask us how it's going, we just say, so far, so good. Stop for a shiner down in Shiner. Liquored up in Lucan Bar. 2-step through tequila shots. Drinking long necks and no green hall. Belt and bourbon down in Beaumont. Double vodka and dripping springs. Morning mimosas with some mamas. Blue Chair Bay on Padre Beach. They say you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Couple weeks out on a wild booze chase, day drinking ain't ever been boring. This adventure started on a dare, nobody thought we would. When they ask us how it's going, we just say, so bar, so good. This trip cost us an arm and a cake. Ain't been in trouble yet so far. Made 1,000 friends crisscrossing, trying to find the best Texas bar. And they say you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Couple weeks out on a wild booze chase, day drinking ain't never been boring. This adventure started on a dare, nobody thought we would. When they ask us how it's going, we just say, so bar, so good. So bar, so good. Yeah.
Who's up for a road trip? Nash Stanley, so far so good. Who's up for a road trip? We could turn this into the actual road trip. We could stop at every one of those cities and have the drink listed. There's a lot of drinks on there. I swore up and down I would never drink again. In fact, I don't drink a whole lot anyways, but I'd be up for a road trip. We could take Brian's Hot New 10 on a road trip if I found the right people to go hang with. It sounds like it might be fun, but that's a really good kind of catchy, upbeat song. Kind of makes you want to move and dance a little bit, even though I'm the whitest person in the entire world and I can't dance to save my life, but it makes me want to try. So that's saying something, right? Before we get into number 3, and the reason I got to do this is because these people are the ones that keep this radio station and all of this kind of moving around, and there's plenty of room if you wanted to join in and be a sponsor of the station. Just reach out. A lot of times it's not monetary gain that we get. It's we just trade business type stuff. But I'm going to name a couple more of our sponsors here, and one of them is R. Watson Boots. R. Watson Boots is making some of the finest boots out there for cowboys, for anybody that just likes boots. If you need ostrich, if you need leather, you need calfskin, you need pigskin, they got it all. And they're a newer company, but they are making some of the best quality boots out there. And then while we're on the topic of leather, Josh Sharp with Sharp Supply Leather Company, right here in Fort Worth, Texas. He can pretty much make anything out of leather. He's probably most well known for the guitar straps that he makes, and they are absolutely stunning and beautiful. But anything you need for leather, hit up Josh Sharp. Just Google Sharp Supply Leather Company. Give him a call. He is a super, super nice guy, and he'll talk to you, and pretty much anything you need, he can handle. So moving into number 3 here. Now, this one fell 2 spots. He was at number 1 last week, and that is Zeb Rogers with Red Dirt Heart. And I love this song, but his fans kind of let him down a little bit. I didn't get nearly as many votes for Zeb as I kind of thought I was going to get. So, Zeb, you could always get it back next week if you wanted. You just got to get your fans to get to work for you. And the way they do that is by texting 817-382-7301 or by shooting an email to texascountrytoday@gmail.com. But here is Zeb Rogers, Red Dirt Heart.
Well, I was born with a red dirt heart. It don't break easy, but it's covered in scars. Been everywhere like an old guitar, but it comes alive under southern stars. It's a fishing pole on a honey hole summer, holding hands, giving thanks at supper, watching the sun go down on a wraparound. And it's tire tracks to a backwoods fire, making plans, crushing cans and all-nighters, being washed in the blood with a brand new start, a red dirt heart. Well, I'm in love with a red dirt heart. She's wild as a wind where the wildflowers are. She's a morning sun that lights my dark. It feels like home when she's in my arms. It's a fishing pole on a honey hole summer, holding hands, giving thanks at supper, watching the sun go down on a wraparound. And it's tire tracks to a backwoods fire, making plans, crushing cans and all-nighters, being washed in the blood with a brand new start, a red dirt heart. till the last beat, it won't be far. From a fishing pole on a honey hole summer, holding hands, giving thanks at supper, watching the sun go down on a wraparound. And this tire tracks to a backwoods fire, making plans, crushing cans and all-nighters, being washed in the blood with a brand new start. Well, God knows I've got a red dirt heart, a red dirt heart, a red dirt heart. Well, I was born with a red dirt heart.
Well, you know, Zeb, I think I might have been born with a red dirt heart too. I live in the city now. It's my first time, other than when I was a little kid, probably, I don't know, under the age of 7. This is kind of my first adult time living in the city. And I've gotten used to some of the amenities that the city has to offer. Do I miss waking up to a sunrise, looking over, Colorado wheat field, or riding my horse, northeast, southwest, and every direction you look is just kind of open farmland and plains, and man, it's gorgeous. We live in such an amazing country, and it's kind of sad to see some of the direction that I see things going in, but at the same time, there is so much beauty out there, and there are so many hardworking people out there that are doing good and doing right by one another. And I think if we could just figure out a way to get out of our own way and just help one another, do the right thing and literally just help the people in need. However that works or however that looks for you and your individual thing, any help is help. But I think if we did that, we'd be in a lot better position. So before we get into our top 2, I've got a couple outsiders here for you, and I'm going to play them back to back, but I'm going to intro them right now before we get into them. I told you, if you hadn't heard of Caleb Hamby, that you might hear from later in the show, and that's where you're going to hear it right now. I would say he's probably sitting at number 14 right now with this brand new release, and it's kind of a rocker. It's more of a red dirt type song, but I kind of dig it. So here is the first one is going to be "High Today" by Caleb Hamby, and the next one I put in here because it made me smile. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere on the radio, and this might be the only week it's played. I don't know. I hope not, because this song made me smile, and it is Paige Lewis, "Manager." And then in quotes, it says "the Karen song." So I'm going to play these back to back, no interruptions. We'll see you on the other side.
She came with a warning sign, I sure as hell didn't mind. She was bound to be mine, but it ain't worth the town. In all the stories we tell, this one wouldn't end well. We all knew exactly what she'd do. That's why I don't want a story with you. Well, I got high today, chasing all this pain, putting my mind away. Something caught me by the eye. It was her and her new boyfriend. No, I didn't say a word until he flipped me the bird. Said she's the only one that ever tried. Well, I got high today, chasing all this pain, putting my mind away every single day. And I got drunk last night after I've been fine, putting it out of my head when all I see is red. Well, now to tell you the truth, I'm doing a little better. I'm here with you and I'm not there with her. Well, I got high today, chasing all this pain, putting my mind away every single day. And I got drunk last night after I've been fine, putting it out of my head when all I see is red. And all I see is red. All I see is red.
Let me talk to the manager right now, 'cause you don't seem to know what you're talking about. If it were up to me, you'd be fired down and out. So let me talk to the manager right now. You put barbecue sauce on my sandwich again. Just who exactly do you think I am? I sure as hell ain't a pushover pain. It's capital K and ends with a ren. Let me talk to the manager right now, 'cause you don't seem to know what you're talking about. Well, I was told to wait a minute. It's been 3, if you could count. So let me talk to the manager right now. Well, I was singing at my show. She walked right up front. She said, I bought your stupid ticket and now you know what. You're gonna play me all the songs that I want you to. I said, lady, you're in luck. This one's for you. Let me talk to the manager right now, 'cause you don't seem to know what you're talking about. Well, I hate to complain, but did I ask for it to rain? So let me talk to the manager right now. Well, Karen went to heaven, and at very first sight said I was promised streets of gold. You know they ain't that bright. I'm glad to see my granny and of course my pops, but it's crowded and it smells. I give it 2 stars tops. So let me talk to the manager right now. Right there now. 'Cause you don't seem to know what you're talking about. Well, I don't mean to snitch, but these wings make me itch. So let me talk to the manager right now. So let me talk to the manager right
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to talk to the manager of Brian's Hot New 10 or of Texas Country Today Radio to tell me all about how I got this top 10 all wrong, which, you know what, I don't care if that's what you think, because I put a lot of work into this, and these are great songs, and a lot of this is fan driven, a lot of it's chart driven, but if you don't like it, tell me about it. Tell me where you think they ought to be. And you can do that by shooting an email to texascountrytoday@gmail.com. Or you can shoot a text to 817-382-7301. I cannot guarantee that I will have the most polite reaction if you call me being a quote unquote Karen. And I'm sorry for that in advance. I'm a pretty laid back, smiley guy, but don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. I'll come at you like a spider monkey. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Well, before we get into number 2 and number 1, I got to tell you about our next sponsor. And our next sponsor is, of course, none other than Texas Select Beverage Company. Texas Select Beverage Company, making some of the finest non-alcoholic beers, teas, juices. I don't know if they make juices, punches, maybe. I know they make a lot of teas, sodas, all that good stuff. But Texas Select beer, I don't drink non-alcoholic beer, but Dusty, my partner, tells me it's pretty good. So last time I drank non-alcoholic beer was when I was stationed in Iraq, and you get blown up or get shot at or get mortars lodged in, and you go have a celebratory O'Doul's. I don't even know if they make O'Doul's anymore, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't very good. But you can, I don't know if it's imaginary, but it seems like you can get drunk on non-alcoholic booze. You just got to drink a crap ton of it. So, not speaking from experience or anything, but number 2, kind of getting into the weeds here. Number 2, my wife told me the other day I needed to get him on my podcast because the only way she can remember who I'm talking about is by the incorrect pronunciation of his name. And number 2 is Dennis Morris. Wait till I'm gone. But my wife can only remember him by the incorrect pronunciation of Daniche Marache. She said you have to roll your R's. So, but here he is at number 2.
You never look better. Is that a brand new dress you're wearing? A little black number to catch more than a few men staring. Someone special, we both know it ain't me. For everything we had together, come on baby, please can you wait till I'm gone? Just 1 minute more, let me grab my keys, get at least 1 foot out that door before you start to burn my memory down. Let me get my heart in the car and get on out of town. It's over and I know you're moving on. But can you wait till I'm between a mile and 100. I don't have to see you see me breaking down. You've got your new life, and all I'm asking now, can you wait till I'm gone? Just 1 minute more. Let me grab my keys, get at least 1 foot out that door before you start. Burn my memory down. Let me get my heart in the car and get on out of town. It's over and I know you're moving on. Can you wait till I'm gone? Oh, before you start, burn my memory down. Let me get my heart in the car and get on out of town. It's over and I know you're moving on. Yeah, it's over and I know you're moving on. Can you wait till I'm gone? Can you wait till I'm gone?
Man, I really enjoy listening to that song, and you would think at some point I would get tired of listening to country music, but it's I guess, my blessing and my curse all at the same time. I love music. I love listening to music. I love that even though I might be a little messed up in the head emotionally from doing some time at war in Iraq, and I'm not saying that to get any pity or anything, um, but there's definitely some people out there struggling, especially my fellow soldiers. I was a military police soldier, and um, I'll say when my father passed away, and my father was probably one of the most influential, important people to me in my life. And I was incapable of feeling sadness at his death. And I convinced myself that it was because I'm strong within um, my faith and this and that and the other. And the truth of the matter is it wasn't until I started taking some medication that allowed me to kind of experience the world as it is, I guess is a better way to put it. Maybe, I don't know. It broke down a barrier, and I'm still not quite there. I still struggle with a lot of stuff. Um, and the best way that I saw it put, and the reason I'm saying this is because if you are a soldier or veteran, however you want to put it, former service member, first responder, whatever, um, we get used to these high stress lifestyles and high stress jobs, and it's not something the normal person experiences. And I recently saw a thing on Facebook from a company out in Florida, and it was they're not in any way a sponsor of this. I'm pretty sure they don't even know I exist. I'm going to put it that way, but their message was strong enough. I wanted to share it. The analogy they used is for these first responders, veterans, all that kind of stuff. Is they are their whole career is basically a train that's moving 300 miles an hour, and every experience, every traumatizing experience, every high stress experience adds a baggage car behind it. And then we get out of doing that high stress job, we join the regular world, and the train stops, but those baggage cars that we've built up over time continually ram us at 300 miles an hour over and over and over and over and over. and it can affect things like your testosterone and your hormone levels, and it can do really weird things to your body. And it's fixable, is what I'm saying. It's fixable. So if you need help, need someone to talk to, heck, I will talk to you. That's the one thing I can do to help you. If you're in a bad situation, I can talk to you. I can help you find help. Okay. If you don't want to just call and vote, which you can vote by text, emailing texascountrytoday@gmail.com, or you can shoot a text message to 817-382-7301. But if you are in a bad situation, I don't care what that bad situation is, any bad situation, or you feel like there's nobody out there that will listen to you, or you feel like you're all alone in this world and you have nothing left to live for, call me, 817-382-7301. If I can't help you, at least I can talk to you, and we can find you somebody that can help you. And that's what I can do to help. So, man, we got a little deep there, didn't we? Try to keep this a little bit more upbeat for next week, but moving into number one for Brian's Hot New 10 right here on Texas Country Today at Texas Country Today at Gmail is what I was going to say, and that's not right. Brian's Hot New 10 on Texas Country Today Radio. And it was kind of funny. My wife was making fun of me for how I was saying it. And it's because I don't know how I want to say it yet. All I know is that Texas Country Today is the heartbeat of Texas. And it's one of the hottest internet radio stations out there right now. We are consistently in the number 1 or number 2 spot on Live 365 for Texas country music. So we must be doing something right. But without further ado, here's David Adam Burns, If I Was Your Cowboy, sitting at number 1.
You think I'm restless as the wind, here today then gone again, drifting like a lonesome tumbleweed. Addicted to some lost highway, trying to outrun the rain. A restless heart has been my history. You think that's the way that I'll always be. If I was your cowboy, you wouldn't watch me ride away. There would never come a day that you'd be lonely. The dust off these old boots, hang up my hat and plant some roots. Be your setting sun, your one and only. You wouldn't wake up and find me gone. This would be right where I belong. If I was your cowboy. This leather heart and these calloused hands don't deserve a sinner's chance, but if I get one, I'll never let you go. All this dust will settle down, it just needs some solid ground. A wayward seed just needs a place to roam. If I was your cowboy, you wouldn't watch me ride away. There would never come a day that you'd be lonely. Kick the dust off these old boots, hang up my hat and plant some roots. Be your setting sun, your one and only. You wouldn't wake up and find me gone. This would be right where I belong. If I was your cowboy. If I was your cowboy, you wouldn't watch me ride away. There would never come a day that you'd be lonely. Kick the dust off these old boots, hang up my hat and plant some roots. Be your setting sun, your one and only. You wouldn't wake up and find me gone. This to be right where I belong. If I was your cowboy, if I was your cowboy, if I was your cowboy.
I am already somebody's cowboy. But that's going to do it for us right here on Brian's Hot New 10 on Texas Country Today Radio. The hottest new top 10 on radio anywhere. I promise you. And if it's not, I want proof. Tell me how this isn't the hottest new show. I'll go to the mat. I don't care. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I'm in a bit of a weird mood today, if you couldn't tell. But anyways, if nobody's told you yet today, you're beautiful, you matter, and you're loved. And if somebody has told you that today, well, you're still beautiful, you still matter, and you're still loved. And again, I mean that. If you're in need of anything, just need someone to talk to, you just need a friend, I'll be your friend. I mean, I'm one of the best friends that there is out there. I promise you. But if I can't help you, we'll find you someone that can help. But without further ado, we'll catch you next week. I hope it's a great week for you. I hope all the good things that you're hoping for come true. And if they don't worry, it'll happen. You know, sometimes things just take time. So be sure to tune in next week. Be sure you're listening to all the great songs that are playing on Texas Country Today Radio. And if you didn't know, you can listen to it by going to txcountrytoday.com and just plugging the stream right on the website, or you can go to Live 365 and search for Texas Country Today. It's a great radio station. I take a lot of pride in it. Getting ready to update some more music in it, but man, we'll see you next week. Hope you're having a great one. And I love you.
This is Jamie Richards.
This is Taylor Sweely.
This is Dusty Moats. This is Brendan Lyra.
Hey folks, this is Randy Brown, and you're listening to Texas Country Today.
Texas Country Today.
You're listening to Texas Country Today Radio, the heartbeat of
The heartbeat of
Texas Country Today Radio, the heartbeat of Texas.